This video, I'll show you how to get rid of your social anxiety for good with actionable steps that work. Things that have worked for me and for others that I've dealt with, teaching them how to get out of their social anxiety and stop caring about other people in the room, right? So basically, you've got something in you right now and it's a venom. You've got the venom inside you, and it's the dark poison of society's way of controlling you to a specific degree, right? That's why you're never really outside of your head. You're always in your head thinking about other people. This is where we feel and see what I put on the screen now. You're feeling like you're being watched. You feel scared, right? You feel like you're judged. You walk into a room. Yeah, let's imagine this. You walk into a room, your new class in college or your new company, and everybody has their eyes on you, right? At least that's what you feel. Everybody's looking at you. Everybody's judging the new guy. Everybody's judging the guy who's wearing specific things, right? Your palms are sweating, your heart is racing, and you're shy, and you're kind of paralyzed. You're all up here, right? You can't even look people in the eyes. You just see your desk or the place where you have to be at, and you just go, right? And you walk fast, and you walk very irritated. You look very awkward. You look very pent up. You look like you're being ran, like somebody's running after you, right? Everybody's judging you. Everybody's got their eyes on you. It feels like, just feels horrible. It feels so stressful, right? It almost gives you like a panic attack, like you just want to get out of there, out of this uncomfortable situation right now, right? You're feeling it again, right? I've probably delivered that feeling you had last time you got social anxiety around people again. You felt it. I just need to tell you that it's fine. It's absolutely fine and you're absolutely okay. And all you need to do right now is just breathe. Breathe and listen to my words. This is not supposed to be some sort of meditation. This is supposed to be a way out of you doing stuff like that, of you being socially anxious. This is my way of sucking the blood out of you, right? The venom out of you. You're going to do this for yourself. You're going to save yourself. A lot of time I've spent dealing with people and learning new methods and being put in a horrible, stressful situations, even after I've gotten rid of my social anxiety, just for it to cripple up on me back again. Because the venom, bits and pieces of the venom was still there, right? So that's where I tell you that you're absolutely okay. Just breathe. Breathe in and don't worry about anything at all, right? In this video, I'll give you actionable steps. Yeah, I'll teach you how to get rid of your social anxiety. And it's not going to be like, oh, you have to meditate, oh, you have to breathe, oh, you have to stop thinking. None of that. I'll give you a proper reasoning, right? And a proper way of curing all that. I'll give you the cure at the end of the video. So stay tuned. Focus on the video and focus on what I'm telling you, because this is something that you subconsciously do and you need to focus on, right? Here's a story about me. I used to be a shy, awkward kid, and I'll put a picture up here where you can see. That's how I used to look like. And what do you imagine a guy looking like me used to feel like walking into anywhere, into any space? I used to get bullied, and people used to make fun of me about a couple of stuff. Basically, I was chubby. That's the first thing ever. Second of all, I wasn't liked at school to a certain thing, to a certain age, and then everywhere was my friend, right? I woke up and do presentations and I was shitting myself. I'm shivering, I'm shaking. It just feels horrible. I walk into a mall or a restaurant and I think everybody has their eyes on me. I think that everybody's looking at me like I'm the center of attention. That I start feeling crippled and not be able to tell the waiter what I do, and if I do tell him, I stutter. Right? That was me back then. Now I've changed that. I've changed that through something that I've done, multiple things that I've done that I'll provide a course for. They're actionable steps as well. But one of the ways where I used to just get rid of my social anxiety, I'd walk in public and just clap. I'd clap a couple of seconds and then watch people around me look at me for 1 or 2 good seconds, and then their eyes would just fade away into their phones, into their wives, into their kids. They'd just be back and busy with their life. Life moves on, and that's how much nobody cares about you as much as you think. And why you think everybody thinks or focuses on you is because you're very self-conscious. And what causes this is having so much, a very high degree and a heightened sense of self-consciousness. self-consciousness. And what causes this is a very high degree of self-consciousness, right? You're very self-conscious about your actions, your words, your movements, everything, every small thing you make. You think everybody's just waiting for that moment, waiting for a downfall, basically, and that's not the case, right? So what happens when you are self-conscious in your head is that you start talking to yourself. Oh, everybody's looking at me. Am I dressing properly for this place? Is my hair done properly? Is there like a strand of hair on my face? The pimple, everybody's gonna look at my pimple thing. I don't take care of myself. And then you start repeating that to yourself, and you get on a negative self-pattern talk that never stops. That never stops because you're in a loop now, and you're stuck. You're stuck now in your head, inside your head. You can't even look around you. You can't look at people around you at all. Because you've done this to yourself. I'm not going to get into the point where you have done this to yourself because of your self-talk, right? Because your inner self needs work in itself, right? Being fully confident and not very caring about your environments, being carefree to a degree, and that's not easy to achieve, so that you're absolutely normal. That's absolutely fine. But what you need to do is think less. I'm not going to tell you to stop making your brain think, because it's actually easier said than done. And if you hear anybody telling you, just stop thinking, it's fine, breathe, like I did in the beginning, it doesn't really work, right? You have to do something specific. You have to get the cure. And I have the cure. We've known the source, we've known the problem. Where is it coming from? It's stemming from you and your brain, and having high self-conscious. You're in your head, you're inside. What you need to do, the antidote of the venom, is looking around you. You start switching from this inner kind of talk into the exterior type of talk. Instead of focusing on the inside, you start focusing on the outside, because the inner is self-made. It's probably fake. You shouldn't really trust it, right? Gut feelings is something else. You shouldn't really trust what your brain is telling you in specific environments or situations that is causing you the negative self-behavior, right? So you have to look outside. You have to look at people's eyes. You have to look around you. You have to look at objects. Focus on other things that are not you. Focus on other people. You think people are looking at you? Fine, look back at them. I'm not saying like stare at them, but I'm saying if they have the audacity to look at you and make you in the slightest bit uncomfortable, if that's the case, if you're not actually uncomfortable because it's in your head, then you might as well have the audacity to look them in their eyes as well. Have the competency of actually doing that. Look at other people. Look at how they're talking. Look at how they're dressing. Look at how their hair is made up. Look at how the servant is delivering, the waiter is delivering the food to a specific table. Look at how the restaurant is operating. Look at how people are walking and shopping in the mall. Look at the exterior actions. Look at how things go around you, and your brain starts analyzing stuff that are around you and not inside you, right? Focus on that friend that you're talking to. Focus on the two couple that are fighting in the mall. Focus on the baby that's crying. Take your focus completely away from the inside and put it on the outside, so you actually stop thinking, right? Look at people's faces, their expressions. Your brain will automatically start analyzing them, and that's fine. Whatever your brain starts doing, it's way better than just focusing on the inside completely for a long time. You have to look around, you have to pay attention, you have to be observant to a degree. That's not in a creepy way. That's just in a way for you to just put your mind at ease to a degree. And that's one of the most effective ways as well of getting rid of your social anxiety, right? You have to pay more attention to the people and the objects around you. As I said, distract yourself purposefully. Distract it with things that are outside of your inner world, your inner brain, right? It's already made up all these scenarios, all the things you're thinking about right now. But that's enough. It has to come to an end, right? Enough. Enjoy your surroundings more. Analyze. Read people. Look at people. Look at objects. Look at statues. Look at the floor. Take your mind off of your own mind, right? Start losing your focus on the inside and look on the outside, right? Make your outside actually feel, there is no actual real threat to me. Nobody's a threat. Everybody's normal as I am. Everybody's actually dumb to a degree even. They're not self-conscious so much, right? They're just going on with their days. They're busy people. They're show-offy people. They're hungry people. They're talkative people. They're confident people, or maybe they're not. So that's the mindset you have to have. Just look around you, distract yourself purposefully, right? And I'll end this video with a quote. And before I finish this quote, I need you to, if you got any more info, I've made a video about why people respect you and not. That's on a higher level of like self-consciousness. You can check it out if you want. But I wanna say a specific quote that really will resonate with you as it resonated with me. And it's from Marcus Aurelius. Today I escaped anxiety, or no, I discarded it because it was within me, right? In my own perception, not outside. I hope this gives you a very proper understanding, or a better understanding, that social anxiety is within you, right? It's a fake perception that your brain makes. It's very fake. On that note, read that quote again until it sticks to you. And next time you go out, I need you to look outside. I need you to look around you. You're outside. You already did way better than most of the people with social anxiety. You're already outside dealing with people, dealing with life. And that's perfect. So might as well just go the extra edge and look around you. Thank you. Bye.